Hello, guys, welcome back to SWS Boxing, and today I'm delighted to be joined with Lyndon King Arthur. He's currently had 27 fights, 24 wins, 3 defeats, 16 wins by knockout. His next fight is against Brad Ray for the European light heavyweight title, which Brad currently holds at the Co-op Live Arena in Manchester on November 1st. And yeah, pleasure to get you on, Lyndon. How are you doing today?
Yeah, I'm good, mate. Good, good. Just on the way home from the gym. Gonna go home, eat some food and chill out, go bed. Uh, and like Groundhog Day, back at the gym tomorrow.
Yeah, the work doesn't stop.
Yeah, that's it.
And yeah, of course, how it's a bit of a derby this fight. Both from Manchester. Yeah, how did this fight sort of come about? Because he sort of after he beat wasn't it Shaq and Pitters? He was the one sort of who called for the fight. Would you say?
Oh, no, but I mean, if you want to run with that, that's fine. I know that he won the European title. We both from Manchester. It kind of made sense to make the fight.
Yeah.
I don't think he called for it, so to speak, though.
So how did it sort of come about then?
It's like he's European champion. I'm coming off a loss from a big fight we had in the Eubank Arena, Eubank and Conor Ben fight, Tottenham Arena. And it's like, right, let's get back on the road with rather than go and get um a warm up fight again after a loss. However, let's get straight back into a title mix, straight back keep the ball rolling with a good fight. And I think Brad Ray, obviously it made sense. He had the European title. We both from Manchester. We both know each other relatively. Um, he's a City. I'm wearing blue at the moment, but he's a City fan. I'm a United fan, so it just made sense. It made sense to make that fight happen.
Yeah, I mean you're already 1-0 up with the team you support, which is always a good start.
I don't know about all that. I don't know about all that. Yeah, I'm a United. I'm a Red.
Yeah, yeah, we're not doing too good at the moment, but it, we'll always be a bigger team than them lot.
That is true. That is true. We always will be a bigger team than Manchester City. That's true. But like look, at the minute, United aren't doing too good, so I'm gonna have to carry the flag.
Yeah, 100%. So it does add that little bit more. Uh, what's the words? Not heat, but you get what I mean. More.
It makes it a little bit more fun, doesn't it?
Yeah, yeah. A little bit. I wouldn't say back and forth, but it does liven it up a little bit. There's
Adds a bit of spice, doesn't it?
adds a little bit of spice, which everyone does like a little bit of heat at the press conference. You had the a press conference with him not so long ago, a few weeks ago. Yeah, quite respectful between the both of you. Have you sparred many rounds, you two?
Yeah, man. Well, it's always going to be respectful with someone that I know, unless he gets out of hand, out of line. Sorry, but I don't think none of us are like that in that aspect. So, like I said, me and Brad know each other. We sparred many rounds. Um, so it will all be will always just be business in this fight, I suppose. Um, until the fight night when we're in there with each other.
Yeah, 100%. It's business at the end of the day between the two of you. Do you, I do ask, I always, sparring is sparring at the end of the day, but do you take little bits out of the spars that you've had with him going into the fight?
I don't know, man. Like you said, sparring. Sparring is not the fight. It's sparring. We get knocked out in sparring. There's a lot of fighters that know been knocked out, dropped this and that, and then it don't happen in the fight. So it really, really does not make no difference. I don't think. Obviously, you'll get a few tells from there, but like, what does it change the outcome of the fight? No.
Yeah, 100%. Of course, you are coming off a tough fight in your last fight against Anthony Yard, which unfortunately didn't go your way that night for the big trilogy. Of course, he's fighting Benavidez down the line. Is this fight a matter of a fight? It's a big fight for you as well for the European, but I know you've got your eyes on the world scene as well.
Yeah, 1,000,000%. But if I don't win this, then it's pointless looking at that. So fully focused on what's in front of me rather than what's ahead kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean, as we always say, one fight at a time. Because if you don't win if you don't win the fight in front of you, you know, you can't really, yeah, because you always have to focus on the task at hand.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what we're doing right now. And then once we get past Brad, then we focus on whatever's next.
What do you make of Brad as an opponent and as a fighter? Yeah, what do you make of him?
Yeah, good fighter, man. He come through his last fight with like say track and peers and a good 12 round fight. He's been a bit unlucky in the fight scene with fighters pulling out and stuff like that. But I respect him. He's earned my respect. So I look forward to the 1st of November.
Yeah, you mentioned in the press, he said in the press that it's going to be his hardest fight today. Of course, you've had some real hard fights. How would you sort of, I know, after the night you'll have a sort of better idea, but where would you sort of rank Brad amongst your opponents?
Um, I don't know, man. Like you said, I'll find out on the night. I mean, I can't. Like I said, I've only sparred with him. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what he's gonna fight like. I don't know what the fight's going to go like. I don't know how hard he punches in 10 ounce gloves. I don't know. I don't know what. I don't know. He's a good fighter. He's a European champion for a reason. So I have to respect him. I have to give him the respect.
Yeah, 100%. Of course, it's a big night at the Carp Live Arena. Do you believe of course, the Boazzi fight's the main event, but do you believe that you and Brad will steal the show and in a ways the people's main event?
Well, to steal the show, that means it's gotta be a good fight, isn't it? Like in the sense of like back and forth, like steal the show like that. I'm not trying to be in no war. I'll tell you that for free. But look, it'll be a good fight. We're the Manchester Fighters. We'll have a good crowd there, and I think the whole like even though the cards full of like heavyweights and the cards full of even a few prospects are coming through on there, and I I just think it'll be an exciting night of boxing.
Yeah, do you feel like you should be the main event, you and Brad?
Um, we definitely could be. We definitely could be. But Boaz is a big name in boxing. Box is a silver medalist, Olympic champion. He also deserves the respect. Obviously, it's in Manchester, so we probably definitely could be the main event, but I don't pay no mind to that. It makes no difference. Cup main, co-main, it's a big event. It's a big fight. He's European champion. I'm fighting for the European title. It's a big fight regardless. So yeah, it doesn't make no difference to me. It's just business. It's just boxing.
Yeah, of course, you've fought for world titles. You've won a world title in the IBO title. What does the European title mean to you?
Another one to add to the collection that I've never had, and it would just be good to get my hands on it. It would be good to get my hands on it. It's what a 3/4 of the world is it? It's one step down from a world title. Um, it's a nice belt to have. It's not the best color, being it blue, but it's a nice belt to have nevertheless. And I look forward to putting it in my living room.
Yeah, as always, it's always, of course, the world titles mean more, but it's always good to get a belt and progress as well. One to the collection, as you said a minute ago.
Exactly. And like I said, without this, you can't even look towards the other one. So
Yeah. Yeah. Have you, of course, we mentioned the Boazzi fight. Have you got a prediction between Boazzi and Parker of how do you think it goes and who wins?
I think I don't take nothing away from Parker. I just think Boatsi wins. I think Boatsi wins. I think Boatsi. I think if you go off the last fights and stuff, Boatsi shown a lot more heart than what Zach Parker has. No disrespect. So you know, look, again, you'll never know till the night of the fight. Zach Parker's coming up to light heavyweight. He's not really boxed there before. He might suit the weight more than he did at super middle. I don't know, but I just think Boatsi is a bit of a better fighter.
Yeah. Would you say? Because personally, I reckon Boatsi might do him on a UD or maybe a late stoppage. Do you believe Boatsi's got the ability to stop Zach Parker?
He's got the ability, most definitely, but I don't think it'll come down to ability because Zach Parker's a good boxer as well. He's got a lot of ability, but I think it will come down to grit. He wants him more in that fight, and I think the grit goes with Boatsi.
Yeah, just a few more things, Lyndon. Yeah, of course, a former opponent of yours is also boxing on the card as well, Liam Cameron.
He's
What do you
fighting
make
Troy.
of his fight?
Yeah, he's fighting Troy Jones. I look forward to Wild, but hopefully I can get that on and watch that while I'm there because, like I said, I boxed Liam Cameron and I've sparred a lot of rounds with Troy. Um, Good fight. Looking forward to it. Looking, but good luck to both of them. I don't know who's gonna win. Good luck to both of them.
Yeah. And of course, an old rival of yours who I'm sure you know you'll love to have a fourth fight with him down the line is Anthony Yard.
He gets that world title, if he gets that world title, I'll be shouting for it. Let me tell you. But no, that's a though he's got a big task ahead of him. Again, another one. I wish him luck. Wish him all the best. Hopefully he goes and gets that. It'll be his third time going for a world title. So people say third time lucky, but he's got a fucking real big task in front of him in Benavides. So again, I'll be a fan for that fight.
Do you reckon he can win that fight?
I believe it's winnable because he's got hard punching power, and I don't think Benavides has got the style like mine in the sense of I kind of get out of the way of a lot of shots. So yeah, I wasn't really able to hit me with a lot of hard, like really concussive shots where Benavides is going to be there to be hit. I think so. It's definitely a winnable fight. Um, Good luck to him.
Yeah. And do you believe the fight with you and Brad? Of course, you've boxed at the higher level, the better sort of caliber of opponents. Do you feel like your experience in these big nights will play into your hands on the night?
Um, I don't know, man. It's his first. No, I can't say it's his first big one, but because he's just boxed the European title. But I mean, it kind of is his first big night, and I'm definitely his best opponent he's fighting. He might step up to the plate. Who knows? It might be a humdinger, one of them fights where it's back and forth and stuff like that. It might be. I've got it in me to be able to do that. I'm sure he has. When people step up to Manchester United, and domestic rivalries and domestic fights and stuff like that. So that might not even play a part, but I'm the more experience in big occasions, and I definitely don't fold in them. So
Yeah. And yeah, have you got I know you'll probably have a few more interviews and stuff, but have you got a message to the fans of what they can expect from you come fight night?
just tune in, man. Tune in or come down and watch us. It's local to me. It's Manchester. I not boxed there for 6 years. It'd be good to come back here and box again, put a show on. Uh, yeah, man, and just enjoy the night. A great performance from myself.
Yeah, good stuff. And before I let you go, Lyndon, do you want to thank do you want to shout anyone out? Anyone who's helping you and
Yeah,
supporting
man.
you?
Yeah, man. All my sponsors, Terrace Court always from the beginning. Um, got a few new sponsors. Look, I'm gonna sound like a few there because I can't remember the names. I can't remember. When your mind goes blank, I got mine. Um, yeah, just like anyone that's supporting me, everyone that's always stuck by me, and thank you. The journey's not over yet. The journey's
Yeah.
not over, and yeah, we got a few years left.
Good to hear, Lyndon. Yeah, from me, a big thank you for your time today. I do appreciate it, and all the best on fight
RDX,
night.
sorry, RDX as well. I know. Just come back to me real quick, RDX.
That's
It's
good.
probably
That's good.
when the interview stops, I'm gonna remember them as I get out of the car. But
Yeah,
it is
it's
what it
just
is.
how it goes, isn't it?
Yeah.
But
Sorry to
yeah,
anyone. Sorry to anybody.
no, no, all good. They know who they are. And yeah, thank you for your time, mate. All the
No
best.
problem. Thank you very much.
Bye.